And when your inner self tells you something, that's what you got to be true to. Unto thine own self be true. The keg was, as I say, was a phenomenon. My favorite memories were all about horses. Getting knocked down is not shameful. What's shameful is to quit. You got to do it the way. And life will tell you what the way is.
He's a man of morals, a man of integrity, and a man who never quits. His name is Ken Guilbeaux, and this is a look at his life and legacy.
I was a big boy for my age. I started tending bar when I was 14 years old. I had very little social life. I was a little rebellious then because everything in my environment dominated me.
Ken understands that a person can learn a lot from philosophy.
I'm very philosophical. I see myself as a student of life and a teacher of life. You know, when I look back, I don't have a whole lot of regrets. Sports is just a phenomenal teacher because it teaches you discipline, and it's got the rules of life and business in it. It's about planning, execution, and management. But I got interested in health as a young boy. I started working out at 10 years old. At 10 years old, I was a tall, skinny kid. And I wanted to have some muscles. I wanted to look like a He-Man and all that, Charles Atlas and all. It was a phenomenon. It was really a phenomenon. Just the cover of this brochure, Budweiser did for me. This is a pep rally for a football game. And the school asked me if I would put on the pep rallies for them because they wasn't drawing any people on the campus. The kids wouldn't support it. My favorite memories were all about horses. I loved horses. That was my favorite memory, as far back as I can remember. And I'm going back now, 3 or 4 years old. I have always been attracted to a beautiful horse or a picture of a beautiful horse. Well, a human being needs peace, but they need beauty in their life. You have to have some beauty, some art. And horses, beautiful horses, like Arabian horses or a fine-bred, thoroughbred horse, they works of art and they beautiful, and it nurtures me, it feeds me. And it's the most exhilarating thing.
Ken knows the purpose of this legacy video. It's to pass on knowledge and let everyone know who he was and what kind of an imprint he left on this world.
Adjustments is a key word. You have to make adjustments. You got to be prepared to make adjustments. Well, now, you know, the whole purpose of doing this is to give to my children and my children's children. And I want to pass on lessons learned, and not to tell them, oh, like what all I did. No, that's not it. What I'd like to pass on is to have them know that life is gonna deal you some hands, and they're not all good. They're not all good. The most important thing I can say is You have to have a positive attitude. But that's one thing. That's easy to say, that's Pollyanna. But you have to be looking for lessons, the teaching of your experiences. And you don't ever, ever quit. And when you think that you dealt a bad hand, sometimes that hand is setting you up for something very good. That's been the story of my life.